Hey guys, second fan of the night.
Second fan of the night.
So, we need to come up with a zanier commercial for Patreon. You guys got any ideas?
Zanier commercial?
If you want to see more of Dan, Rick, and Pete, go to patreon.com/dsp. I don't know.
The beat was there. I didn't rhyme, but actually the lyrics like
anyhow,
that jingle.
We have a lot of behind-the-scenes footage that will be going up on Patreon. Just trying to build some subscriber base there so that you guys can see some really cool behind-the-scenes content that I otherwise would not post to YouTube. So go ahead and join. You can $3 a month, $6 a month, I think. So this is the last of the Gold Line collection. And this is a little weird because there's a Union label on that, right, Pete?
Yeah, it's a green label.
Does it actually say, what does it actually say in terms of the make, or do we not know?
I feel like it was Union, but I can't remember.
My memory says Union. In any case, this came out of Buffalo, New York with the other two aluminum gold lines that say Gold Line, that say 160 F7 Envirofan, Buffalo, New York. And this is heavier than they are. This is a little cast iron motor, but I've never seen this with the straight blades 36-inch. I've seen straight blades 48-inch labeled Envirofan. I've seen straight blades 56-inch labeled Envirofan. I've seen curved blades 36-inch labeled Envirofan. But this is not, I don't think this is actually labeled Envirofan, but it clearly has to have been sold as Envirofan, right? It was installed in the same warehouse as the other two in Buffalo, New York.
They probably bought them all from the same place.
I was going to say, the only other place this would have come from at the time would have been Montgomery Ward, and what's the likelihood that they got two of them from Envirofan and one from Montgomery Ward? Makes no sense. So I'm guessing that this has got to be an Envirofan. But like, it's not the first time that Envirofans said Union on it instead of Envirofan, but it came from Envirofan. That definitely happened during the Union era. In fact, I don't think they started labeling the stuff as their own until like some years in. So 36-inch, we'll look and see what it says on it. So if we don't see in this video, if we don't have it in this video, we'll have it in the description or something. Anything else you guys want to say?
Well, it definitely got straight blades this time.
Okay,
Do you have a... Go ahead, Rick.
Unpopular opinion, and again, this is coming from somebody who's not quite a Gold Line like aficionado like you guys are. I actually think I prefer the small ones with straight blades over curved, just in terms of appearance. I think it looks more correct.
What do those metal noises mean, Pete? Do you...
Oh.
You like the curved blades better for the small ones?
I actually like both.
Equal?
Yeah.
I guess it's a tie, three-way tie then, because I definitely prefer the curved blades better.
I wasn't talking about the 56.
No, I'm talking about small.
36, I think I actually like the straight better. We'll say.
I definitely like the curved blades better on the small too, because my uncle had one in his kitchen. I never saw the straight blades until I started collecting on any Union or Envirofan product. So what I do want to find though is the 4-blade straight bladed version. I don't know if that was ever sold labeled Envirofan.
I do remember you cited in an auto garage the straight-bladed 56.
Yep, that's where I learned that those existed, and that was actually labeled Envirofan, which is a shocker.
One was a curved and the other was a straight.
I tried so hard to get those fans, and the guy wouldn't sell them to me. I mean, I offered him as much money.
Are they still there? Or
No, that's a brewery now. The guy that owned the auto shop was like, "No, I'm gonna take them with, put them in my next shop." Like, dude, I'll give you brand new ones to put in your next shop. You can have those in the box, and no, I'll keep these. I'm old grouch. So, okay, well, high switch. Anything we want to say? Else we want to say?
I expect a big inrush on this as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Is this even in the video? It got bumped a little. Put it to current. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hit the high switch then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is the lamp on? Bypass. Okay. Yeah, we should. Okay, 7-1. Let's see where it drops to. Yeah, I think. Oh, there's still a little bearing noise left. I think it'll go away, though. Yeah, it hasn't run much. Is that Rick or Sheep? Quite the airflow from this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know you said...
He had a bunch of blades propped up in one.
That happens. Let's see. So 0.59 is our final resting place, and power factor of 0.91, so very close to 1. Yep. Well, I will say, even though I like the curved blades better, the straight blades put out more of a breeze. They really do.
Yeah.
Who wants to tack it? Pete, you've been doing really good.
If you're on a roll, go.
Yeah, let's let Pete continue to do the tacking until he struggles, and then Rick can come in and try to save the day. But Pete's been.
I'm very interested to see what the RPM is on this because
It doesn't look uber fast, but 36-inch fans are always deceptive. I bet you it's over. It's well over 300. I'm sure.
here's the hint. Pitch it the same way that the blades are pitched. Like the flat surface of the radar should be the same as the blades. So it has a larger surface area.
Beepity doo.
But
I'm getting 1,200.
That seems that checks.
Sounds right.
That checks.
400.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it. I mean, again, 36-inch fans don't. They're deceptive.
It looks. It could. I mean,
So I think that could be right. This could be 400. There are some 36-inch fans. What'd you say? Some 36-inch fans are up to 600. So
like what antiques are.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I remember seeing it though.
I feel like some small antiques probably.
Okay, spin down time.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's see how good.
The bearings definitely improved. Like the noise went away pretty much. Yeah. So who? Yeah, that's the other. We were talking about bearing noise. The other thing is you can kind of tell based on what the noise is, whether or not it's something that whether or not it's something to try to fix. You know what I mean? Versus just let it run. Because if it's dry and it's dry, letting it run is not going to make it less dry. But if it just needs to settle, pretty quick spin down, but not too terrible. These, like I said, these all came out of a warehouse and they were in pretty rough shape. Who are you gonna?
See, that is a longer spin.
Oh, you're right.
That's not bad.
It looked like it was stopping. That's why I said that. But I am.
Look at that. That's still
This is actually-
going.
That's pretty good.
I'm starting to think this might be a candidate.
You want to? Oh, I know what Pete wants to do.
Oh, I already know what he's talking about. The bearings are definitely better here.
Yeah, because that one down there just keeps stalling out again.
Yeah, I'd rather not change anything, but I'm not the one who's gonna go up there. So we'll.
Let's see how it does on the solid state.
That's true too.
To see if
Already, that's
actually really good.
That's
for what
just
that-
giving me a sign
Yeah.
that. Okay, well, I got to do decade.
Yep.
Yes.
I think this will start.
I'm gonna say it's gonna start at 4.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
give
what I
it-
was gonna say.
No, I'm actually going to give it a little bit of.
The benefit of the doubt.
Yes, 3.
Okay. Well, I'll say 5 then.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I think I budged.
It did budge,
4.
but
I think you said 4.
Rick wins.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going.
Rick has to buy dinner.
I already was back.
Yeah, that's actually doing okay on that.
That's not bad.
Let's see what 5 is like.
Like, you could almost use that on a 4.7.
That's.
Well, we don't know yet, but
Yeah.
some of them go like the little aluminum
Right,
one
some
goes
go
over.
over.
They do like at 10 or 11 or 12.
We'll see, but because I that's my favorite control. I don't know. I think I've said
Well,
that.
I'm thinking a lot of times these 36-inch fans, I end up using a 3-speed. It's a 4-speed, yeah, that high medium puts it over.
Yeah, I really was unhappy with the selection of controls that I had for the top of the stairs at the organ shop. The little brown one I had there was just no control that gave it a good range. I had the original choke for it. I think it got lost, but I had the original choke for it. It's 5. You can keep going, Pete.
6.
And the original choke, all the speeds were so fast that when I was a kid, I couldn't tell which was low and which was high between 1 and 5. And
7.
solid state, it was super noisy, and then 4-speed went over, on anything
8.
of speed 3. So the only options were just 3-speed controls.
So oftentimes when I'm thinking,
Where we are right now is
we're at 8.
We're a ways away.
Yeah. But
This one seems okay.
oftentimes I think of I have controls of 5 and 8 for 3-speed. So this looks like you're at a near medium right here. 9. Or maybe a 5 and a 10.
5 and 10 is probably going to be pretty solid. I think that's what was at the 3-speed control I had at the organ shop, but this one seems to perform better on it than that one did.
Okay.
I don't remember why I didn't like that control. I think the low was too fast and the medium was too slow for what I wanted.
Okay, so that's fine here is 11. Where am I at? What did it?
You're at 0.5, and it drew, I think, what, 0.59 on high?
Okay. Well,
So you actually got a little ways to go. So this
here's
one's
12,
0.53.
13.
Okay, so this actually could work.
Could work on a 4.711 if it doesn't stall on 4.
Yeah.
That's 0.55,
14.
5.6, 5.7,
15.
5.8. We're
16.
really close. 16 might be. 16's over.
Okay.
Well, actually, leave it on 16 and hit the high switch. Take the high switch away. It's right there. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee it's going to go over on 17.
Let's try.
Okay.
Okay, here's 17 is.
Hit the high switch. Yeah, it's over, but it's only it's only nose hair. Nose hair. Okay.
This is a pretty good performer, I think.
Yeah. I'd let it run, make sure those bearings aren't still too dry before we hung it anywhere. I'm still against the projected change. I like things.
What about the blades swap?
I'd rather keep things original, but you know, so in that case I just
Okay, let's try the solid.
let's
state.
see how it does in the solid state.
Because this, I mean, if this continues performing how it seems like, you get a lot better low speed with this.
Yeah. Solid state.
I think it's gonna. I mean, these are usually kind of noisy, aren't they?
Some of them are.
I guess, yeah. I'll say living room quiet.
I've found with this cast union stuff, you just can't predict anymore.
Right. There's so many unpredictable things out of them. We talked about the max speed.
Yeah.
Current draw,
Yep.
dead spots.
Yeah. Turn off the light again.
Oh.
Rick, you keep messing it up.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how loud it's actually.
So Rick Supplies, what do you think? It's not gonna be quiet.
It's not good.
Wow. Oh, it is quiet.
Well, I was talking about the Rick Surprise.
Oh.
Rick Surprises are always loud.
That's screaming.
That's dead silent.
Oh yeah. Wow.
That's murder victim silent. I think there's a little bit of noise just peeking
But
in.
that's like.
I'm still putting in the silent category.
Oh yeah.
Clean it up, touch up the paint a little, make sure the bearings don't need any oil, and that'd be a good runner for somewhere. I'm not going to say where, because I don't agree with the idea that you guys have, but it'd be a good runner for somewhere. Maybe in place of the Rick Surprise.
Yes.
It'd be just as stupid as what you guys are suggesting.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Okay.
How Rick is this, Rick?
This is lower end of avocado plants, I'd say. I really like these small straight blade ones.
Yeah, they feel like they could be residential.
They could. They passed for.
They were sold as
The
residential.
other thing is, I was gonna say, you know how many like 70s houses you saw with one of these?
Usually in the kitchen.
In kitchens,
In a
sometimes
random
in
location.
the bedroom, like in the corner or something.
Yep.
Like,
I
you always
noticed
saw
that.
Because it was the cheapest thing Montgomery Ward
Yeah, so
sold.
it's like, oh, we'll buy a few of these. And,
Yeah, Montgomery Ward. It's catalog.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about the other day
Yep.
when I told you about when I was a kid and small town, like downtown shops,
Yeah.
they'd have something like this or an Evergo 4 wood blade thing.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't have stores that sold that kind of stuff in town, so they'd have to order from a catalog. So the Sears, the Pennies, and the Ward's catalog were a lot of people's saving grace for a lot of things.
I believe it.
Okay, so let's summarize. First of all, patreon.com/dspiffy for behind-the-scenes content if you want to know what we're arguing about. That'll be on there. Second of all, we have to support our sponsors. Our sponsors are FanStick.
That's right, Fan Stick.
The subsidiary light stick.
Yep, subsidiary of Lightstick. Taco Burrito Mexico, the Good Manufacturing Company, and the
all lighting needs, if perfection is too much.
all they make is lighting. I thought they make anything good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've heard they also mention something.
Yeah. So maybe they make fan stick and light stick. I don't know. Sometimes companies contract out for their OEMs. That's why fan stick and light stick are good. But maybe they make A1220s, in which case then they could be the A1220 company. So That's our show. How can they support our sponsors?
By buying fan stick.
Thanks for watching.